just wish for a winning deal. Make it Dish, and we'll make it real. Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 120-point safety and quality check. Nothing leaves the lot without my personal approval. Convenience. We have financing sources for almost any situation. We offer on-site registration processing, and we have maintenance programs for years of stress-free ownership. And now open for all your maintenance needs. Our full-service repair facility, where oil changes start at just $19.99. Call today for your appointment or just stop by. So save thousands and deal with the dishes. Route 32, North Franklin. Or check us out online at dishfranklin.com or ring us 860-383-4750.
Don't just wish, make it Dish.
We love the 80s.
Excuse me?
Just the hits that defined a decade of music from the 80s. SNSN.
Good morning, everybody, and it is Snowmegeddon!
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
We've been talking about this for a few days now. Like, how much are we going to get? You know,
I think I'm going to change my guess from 6 inches to 6 feet.
Well, I don't know. All I know is that we've been making predictions for the last few days, and then I got a text message around 4:00 this morning from meteorologist Josh Cindrelli from Channel 30, and he goes, "Hey Mike, the storm shifted. We're getting a blizzard."
Well, 78 is back.
Gotta get the bread, gotta get the milk, gotta get the eggs, gotta get the bread, gotta get the milk, gotta get the eggs.
I don't know if you remember the blizzard of 78, but
Of course I do.
I do.
some of the snow on the roads was like unbelievable.
I lived on the second floor of an apartment complex, and the snow drifts were up to my window.
Yeah. That's the problem with the wind blowing. It's going to drift that stuff all over the freaking place.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be terrible.
So Josh just texted me again. He said, thinking somewhere in Connecticut could see over 2 feet.
Yeah. Well, along the shore here, so I think we're going to get nailed.
Gonna suck if you're a
I think
dwarf.
so.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Can't say dwarf.
well, here's the other thing too. But here's the other thing too. If you remember years ago, when we had a lot of snow, one of the biggest concerns we had was pulling the snow off the roofs.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a dry snow, so it's probably not. There's not a lot of weight there. But you know, remember we were shoveling our roofs.
Yeah.
I remember getting up on a roof with a snow shovel and actually shoveling it off because there was so much snow on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still have my little snow rake. It's been sitting in the garage. You know, maybe I'm going to have to dust it off.
Without being used.
Huh? Yeah.
Without being used.
So, I mean, the good thing about it, it's not heavy snow. It's a light snow. So, that, of course, with the light snow, guess what? It's going to blow around like you know what.
Yeah.
Great day for a light snowing.
And we're supposed to get winds with this.
Yeah,
too.
it could be 55.
50 miles an hour.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so any snow that you do shovel off your walk is going to be blown
it's
right
gonna be-
back
yeah,
onto
yeah,
you.
there'll be spots that there'll be no snow.
Mm-hmm.
I got some notification just on Facebook said they had to take something down that I posted,
You know
but
what I
it
always wanted to do?
doesn't tell you.
You know what I always want to do? I want to, you know, that underfloor heating that you have in your house?
Yeah.
Like in the bathroom and stuff? I want to do that in my sidewalk.
You can buy the mats.
No. I'm talking about under.
Oh, you could, yeah, but you'd
underneath
have to,
concrete.
you know, you could pour, or you just have to dig up, put the sidewalk in and put the hot water heating pipes in.
Yeah.
Because when I worked at Eversource, a lot of the stairways going in, they actually had the water pipes in the cement.
Yeah.
So when you walked in, it was all melted.
There you go.
Yeah,
See,
actually, that did work. Yeah.
Carol says, "Be careful driving." Well, you shouldn't be driving.
No, you
That's
shouldn't.
right.
Yeah, you shouldn't be driving.
I'm not breaking out my shovel this year. I'm breaking out my
Huh?
blowtorch. I have a flamethrower.
Yeah, that might
all
help.
melted in 30 seconds.
Well, I think the way you're going to have to handle it is you're going to have to handle it in increments. You can't wait and sit in the house for 2 feet to build up.
Do you know what my favorite part of blizzards like this is?
What's that?
You get out there and you shovel all your sidewalks and you make them pristinely clear, and then the snowplow comes.
So Laura says, first of all, good morning.
Good morning, Laura.
So whatever you do, don't go to the grocery store today.
Unless you need the makings for French toast.
I actually went yesterday.
Our friend Lisa Susie says good morning.
Yeah.
And she's
Morning.
predicting 18 inches.
Yeah. No, we don't measure in inches. We measure in feet. So it's
That's it.
1.8.
Yeah, so they
Oh,
do that on
1.6.
Pornhub too.
1.6.
Oh, too soon for that?
Yeah,
No,
All right.
no, just about right.
I don't know. So Josh said 1 to 2 feet. So I don't really know. You know, it's
He might have
It
been
could be crazy.
joshing you.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time we had this much snow coming.
ooh.
It's been
Ooh.
probably 4 or 5 years, if not longer.
Scott Fryer, imagine the post on Grizzle Now if we used a flamethrower to melt the snow.
Sweet. Hey, you know,
I need one, he goes.
it only takes once.
That's true. That's true. So it was supposed to start overnight,
Mm-hmm.
and now the winter storm watch starts at 7 p.m. tonight. So that doesn't necessarily mean that's when the snow's going to start.
Well,
Which
I
means
thought
it's going
I
to start
thought,
snowing any minute now.
but I thought there were
Yeah.
2 storms. There was a small storm around
A small storm?
small storm
It's hard to say.
around now,
Drink your
Uh-huh.
coffee, Paul.
and then keep picking on me,
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. You know, if you can't enunciate.
just because I have a speech impediment doesn't mean you have to pick on me.
Got a speech and
You
pedigree.
do not have a speech impediment
Only when he speaks.
when he speaks.
I don't even know why I don't have a speech.
God. Suffering succotash.
But yeah, I think there's 2 storms. I thought they said, and then the small one could leave an inch, and then the other one was going to come in. But I keep hearing, sometime in the middle of the night, not 7 p.m.
Yeah, I did too. But if you look at the National Weather Service, it says that the
Well, maybe
starts at 7 p.m.
yeah,
well, not
maybe
it doesn't necessarily mean that's
here.
where the snow is going to start. It just
Right.
means
It
that's
just
where
means
the.
coming down doesn't mean there's
Right.
any snow hitting the ground.
I'm assuming there's going to be parking bans everywhere,
Oh,
even though they haven't said anything yet.
well, if you park your car in the street, you may not find it.
Very
yeah.
true.
The plow will just plow it right under.
Oh yeah,
You remember the Blizzard of '78?
yes, I
I
do.
do.
Oh, that was so much fun. I was 12.
I remember driving home with it.
I was 12.
Yeah. All I know is on Taylor Hill, there was probably 4 feet of snow up on the road.
Yep.
Yeah, it was the height of the mailboxes.
Yeah.
From the drifts.
The drifts, yeah.
Yeah.
Carol makes a really, really good point. Carol, all the way down in Florida. Meteorology is a great job. There's a 50-50 chance that you'll be 90% wrong all the time.
No, they're not wrong on this one.
No.
Very not.
Patricia says in the movie Frosty the Snowman 2, I believe, where they had spray that makes the snow disappear immediately.
It's called a flamethrower.
Uh,
That would be fun.
That would be fun. I'm going to go do the walk, dear.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Well, one thing that's for sure is that the predictions are all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of would expect it anyway. So
Yeah. Well, nobody wants to pinpoint the exact amounts because then they're wrong.
yeah, so what?
But just if you use ranges,
So what? You know, if you're predicting 12 inches or more, does it matter?
No.
I mean,
I would-
your result is pretty much the same. You got a shovel.
I would rather they guess high and we get less than if they guess low and we get more.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they say
Well-
we're going to get 2 inches and we get 2 feet,
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of what happened with the Blizzard of '78.
mm-hmm.
They didn't know. You know, I mean, technology 40
now they
years
do.
ago.
Yeah,
Now it's different,
now
but
it's different. Yeah.
but then they had no idea how to, I mean, really accurately predict, you know, a snowstorm. Like
So why not go on camera and go, folks, I have no freaking idea. I don't know what's going to happen.
Well, I think a
Just
few of
be
them,
ready.
a few of them did beginning of the week because they weren't sure what was happening. But now they know, because they would actually say it. We don't know.
They did.
Yeah.
They were doing that. They were saying we don't know which way the snow is going to go. Well, then 2 days ago, they said that the storm was trekking where the center of the storm would be going over 50 miles east of Block Island.
Yeah.
And now it's shifted twice
Well,
back more inland.
Channel 3 weatherman last night said they take an amalgamation of 3 separate models and kind of combine them, and
Yeah.
that's their best guess.
Yeah, I think that's what they're all doing. They have these models they run in, and they give it the best shot they can. Yeah.
It's kind of what they do with hurricanes.
Yep.
They have about, if you ever look at like the National Weather Service, right? And
The spaghetti plot.
exactly.
It's the same, pretty much the same thing.
It's going everywhere. They have no idea.
No idea.
They should probably ask the government because the government controls the weather.
That's right. On our flat Earth.
Well, COVID's, going down, so now we got to have another reason to have something go wrong.
Yeah.
Storm, snow.
Well, there is the new stealth COVID.
Oh yeah, the new one, the son of Omicron, or whatever they want to call it.
They're like ninjas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
They're going to start. I think they're going to start loosening up the restrictions.
I think so too.
Yeah. There's now this. I didn't get this from the school, but a few things that I read is that they might even be taking masks off the kids.
Yeah.
In classes. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how long are we going to keep doing this?
Well, there's only like 3 kids in each class now, so
Or they're meeting outside, but they're not meeting outside this time of year. It was kind of cool. I wish I was in school. We could go outside in the springtime and have class.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
especially in science class, because you can learn so much being outdoors, like physics. The speed of a snowball thrown at a teacher.
Yeah.
What is the impact? What is the force?
Yeah.
That's
It
right,
was
see?
velocity.
They'll learn so
Velocity,
much.
yeah.
What
How
does
much did it hurt?
What does detention really look like?
Yeah. What's it? Something equals rate times time, and what the hell it was, I forget.
So the bottom line is we're going to get lambasted, and I think we can pretty much all agree with that.
Yeah, I guess
Bring it
I
on.
guess you could say the snow will be up to your waist.
Oh, I don't know.
Huh?
I'm still sticking with 13.
13?
That's what I said yet. What 2 days ago? I'm still going to stick with that.
No, you're wrong.
All right. then.
Okay, Paul.
You're just
wrong.
flat out wrong,
You're
Mike.
wrong.
Yeah.
You just revel in your wrongness.
You're wrong.
All right, guys. How about you guys out there in social media land? Even you trolls that don't talk. How much snow do you think we're going to get? Or do you think we're just going to be all rain?
Yeah, it's going to be all rain.
Imagine how much, what kind of crap
Well, there
that
is.
would be.
Don't laugh. There's rain coming next week. Temperatures up in the 50s.
I've got my ark all built.
Yeah. So rain is
Oh,
coming.
Scott, I'm not even going to repeat that.
Just
Boy, oh
everybody
boy, oh
that's on
boy.
the page, read it themselves.
Yeah. I'm not even going to touch that one at all.
Ever.
Yeah.
You'll have to read the comment later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm not looking.
Scott must be in his basement again
All you
with the
snow,
lights off.
all you
A
snow
silly
lovers. Thank you very much.
So what are you saying? That they willed the snow here?
I think any snow lover out there that demanded snow this winter should take on shoveling everybody else's sidewalk.
Well, you know what? You live. You're bitchy about it because you live down in a gully off the road. So you had to, why'd you buy a house there? In Snowville.
Same reason people buy their houses in Tornado Alley,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because the
Hurricane
town doesn't
zone.
plow it.
flood zone,
Town doesn't,
tornado zone.
town doesn't do crap with that road.
Scott goes, what? I'm talking about snow.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Well, I hope you.
He said, give me a foot and make it hard.
That would be called ice.
Then it'd be heavy.
Yeah,
that'd be
that's
heavy.
ice,
that'd
yeah.
be heavy snow. That would
Yeah,
be.
right.
That'd be no good.
No.
Yeah, too heavy. Well, that's like I said. The good thing about it is it's going to be light. So
Well, I can tell you this: high school sports are still on for tonight.
well,
They're
what
still
time?
on.
What time's the game?
The game that we are covering is tonight, 7:00 in Wyndham.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Just going to be the team.
I mean,
showing
if
up.
they're saying it's going to start at snow, they don't want kids on the road at that time of night
Mhm.
because it'd be what 8:30, 9 o'clock before they're on their way home.
About that, yeah.
Yeah,
in the snow.
yeah.
Donna says 18-inch generator and snow blowers ready.
Yeah. That's the other thing too. We don't know whether there's going to be any power outages. Well, the good thing is there's no leaves on the trees, but still there could be some other trees that fall down.
No
know
leaves
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
tree, no snakes on the plane, you know.
Yeah. So
You know what's going to fall down tonight?
what?
Pain.
No, that red barn over off of KFC Road. When you're going down the hill towards the old auction, there's that red barn on the right. It's shaped like a U right now.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
It gets 2 feet of snow on that roof. It's coming down.
Yeah.
It's going
Well, the
bad.
good thing about it is the weight of the snow isn't going to be that heavy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other good thing.
And if it snows
Yeah.
really, really bad and I'm housebound or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm going to make TikTok videos
All night,
all day and all night. That's all I'm going to do.
Well, it's
Hey, look at this one.
It is very possible that you won't be able to get out.
No, I probably won't. Oh, I will be able to get out because you know what? Worst comes to worst, I just take my SUV and just drive right over the sidewalk right onto the road. I've
Yeah.
done that a bunch of times. So
You won't be able to because the snow will be built up. You're going to have a 4-foot snowbank there.
I'll just run right over it.
He'll be rocking back and
We're
forth.
rocking back and forth.
Yeah,
When are you going to be able to move? When it melts?
You know, it'd be a great TikTok video for you, Mike.
What?
Go outside and try to catch snowflakes on your tongue.
Why would that be a great TikTok video?
You'd get a lot of views, a lot of comments.
You ever make ice cream out of snow?
It's not ice cream. Snow cone.
Snow cone. No. You can make ice cream out of snow.
Oh,
Snow and cream and
yeah.
sugar.
They make lemon flavored?
Oh my god. Yeah. The yellow snow. That's
Watch
Watch
I-
out
I
where
said
the
lemon.
huskies go. Don't you eat that yellow snow.
Just follow Henry and Harry, or their names are.
yeah.
And
Henry and Harry?
where were it? It's Henry and
You
somebody.
mean Howie and Henry? My
Oh, Howie.
dogs?
Yeah, there'll be plenty of yellow snow.
No, you know what it is? They pee in everybody else's yard. They don't pee in mine.
Uh-oh. Now the neighbors are going to see the damn
No.
dogs.
No, you know what they do? They stop, and it's weird because they kind of do it in tandem, so they have to walk together. I mean, they walk in tandem together wherever they go, and if they find a telephone pole, they both stop. They both right there.
Well, if you're going to pee, I'm going to pee.
Yeah, and one they get so close, Henry sometimes will pee right on Howie's head because he's just like right behind him. He's like, hey, what's going on here?
How you doing, pisshead?
Oh boy! So
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Oh man, am I looking forward to it all?
what are you gonna do with your cats, man?
They're all inside.
Thank God you don't have a cat allergy.
There are cats outside though. We do have a lot of strays coming in. The
Oh,
yard.
yeah, our neighborhood's full of them.
Oh man,
Now, does your wife go crazy? Wondering how the cats are all going to survive during like stuff like this?
not now, no.
No,
Well, the
outdoor
biggest problem
cats.
she's having now is I don't know if you know, but go into a grocery store and try to find cat food. The
Mhm.
Shelves are empty.
Yeah, same thing with dog food.
Well, I was at the Big Y yesterday, and all the cat food was gone, but the dog food was there. So
Yeah.
they had plenty on the shelves. But pet food is down. Can't find it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Pretty soon you're going to have to start feeding them steak and hamburger and chicken.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, no, because there's none of that on the shelves either.
So yeah. So
Human flesh.
I don't know what's going on with pet food, but it certainly is none on the shelves.
No horses.
Gives a whole new term to feeding your dog meatloaf.
2 out of 3 jokes ain't bad.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
I got to know right now.
And they go on and on and on and on.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sure the grocery stores today are going to be crazy.
Got to get the milk. Got to get the bread. Got to get the eggs.
French toast weekend.
Yeah. Let's see. Does Sissy, your dog, like the snow?
No, actually,
Really?
she'll tolerate it. She'll walk out. She'll do her business. She'll walk back in. But she's not a romper. She doesn't go
No.
romping through the snow, chasing snowflakes and stuff. No, that's not my
Okay.
dog.
See, Laura says her labs love the snow. The pug, not so much.
Yep. Yeah, Sissy just
Well,
tolerates it.
she
She's
does
like,
take-
all right, fine, I'll go out.
If she takes the pug out of this snowstorm, she won't be able to find him.
Well, Howie and Henry will bring them out, and Howie, he doesn't mind it. Henry, no.
Yeah,
I
throw
wanna
him in
go
the
back
snow.
inside.
It'll look like something from Tremors.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. He shivers.
Yeah.
He's a little baby. Henry's a bitch. He really is. He's a little bitch for a guy. So all he does is he just and he's got to have human touch the entire time.
Well,
Right up on you, and he's got me trained.
Yeah.
He jumps up on the couch, and then he starts to paw his way up. So he starts climbing up me until he's face to face with me. And then he'll just stare me down, and he'll start licking my chin.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he's done, he rolls over literally in my arm, saying, "Pet my belly."
Of course.
It's like a trade-off. I'll lick your face, you pet my belly.
mhm.
And he does it all the time. It's like, it's like this. All of a sudden he goes,
Things you say in the bedroom.
That's exactly what he does.
Yeah. He'll be getting some
dog.
good flavors off his chin.
Yeah.
I talked
It
to
tastes
him.
like meatloaf. That's the second out of the three.
So what are you gonna do? You have people come down and plow you out, or do you do
No.
it yourself? Huh?
Do myself.
Okay.
I mean, I think what I'm going to have to do is do it in increments.
Yeah.
Every couple of hours,
Yeah, exactly.
Go out and do it to keep it down. Because the plow will do probably 6 or 7 inches pretty easy because I push it uphill,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and if it's wet, forget it. But
Does it jam up, clog up?
no, what it does is it stops in front of it, and I just can't push it anymore.
Got it.
That's what the problem is. But this is supposed to be some pretty dry crap, so
Well, it's supposed to
hopefully
be really cold,
it's going to be
so it should be fluffy.
Well, the temperatures they say are going to be 0 and below
Mhm.
with the wind chills.
Yeah.
So it's going to be pretty nasty as far as the temperature goes. But if I go out there and at least do the road in increments of 6 inches, I can keep it down, and then it'll plow.
Yeah.
But the rest of it will have to be done with snowblowers.
Yeah, same thing with shoveling. It's better to go out and do
Oh, yeah.
3-4 times of 4 inches than one time of 16 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's impossible. I mean, I've actually used my snowblower where the actual snow has been over the top of the
Mhm.
snowblower itself.
Yeah.
And it blows it. So, but
Well, whatever. We ask you, don't get mad at the town plow drivers, because a lot of times they can't keep up with it.
I know.
If it's going to come down, like it's going to come down.
And guess what? When they're plowing the roads, they have no place else to put the snow but on your sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
They
Exactly,
don't scoop it up and
exactly.
take it with them.
Oh yeah. The problem now is going to be now we're going to have big mounds of snow. Now when you're pulling out of your driveway, now you got to look twice to make sure that
You know what I do when I use my snow blower? I go out into the street and I do about 3 passes
Yeah.
deep into the street. So when the snowplow comes by, he's got no snow to
Yeah, that's what
push
I usually
back on
do.
my sidewalk.
I usually go and the way they go, I usually go beyond my road.
Mm-hmm.
So when they push it, it's going to the next guy's yard.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Strategery.
Yeah. But that's
Douchebaggery.
That's right.
But that will be the trick for tomorrow.
Revel in my authenticity.
On and off all day.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just plan to stay in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make
Well,
sure make sure your internet's paid up so you can your cable bill
Buy a bunch of wood, have a bunch of little projects to do around the house.
I know. I just
Yeah.
did you
or
get,
sleep.
that's the other thing I
sleep.
noticed. We got Breezeway or whatever the hell her name is, and I just noticed my bill went up again.
Breeze line.
It went up again.
Yeah.
So what the hell? So they renamed
Well,
it.
they got to pay for the ad campaign for the name change.
I mean, come on, what the hell? Just,
Well,
let's just
I'm sorry. Everybody's insurance is supposed to go up this month too.
oh,
Not a little.
what
no,
kind
yeah.
of insurance
FCC or medical, health, auto.
going up?
Yeah, they're all going up. Some people are seeing a third
Really?
of their insurance rates going up.
Well, my
You know why?
the one thing
Because they can.
the one thing I noticed
Because of
is,
supply chain issues.
no, I have Medicare. I noticed it same price as last year. It didn't go up. Now, drugs went up, but not.
Well, that's a government.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Were we talking street value drugs? Or we
No,
talking,
But yeah, I noticed
That's got nothing to do with
price
insurance,
stayed,
Paul.
price stayed the same. So.
Yeah. But you go to Geico, Progressive, all those
Home
folks.
insurance? I mean, car insurance?
Car insurance, home insurance.
Mine's due
Yeah.
in April,
Boom.
so.
I don't know why. I always was told throughout my life that if you have a good driving record, your insurance goes down. I don't have anything on my license at all.
My
as far as
insurance
marks,
is not
it
going
keeps
down.
going up.
I mean, all my cars are getting older, and my insurance hasn't gone down.
Yeah. No.
No,
They say when you turn 25, it goes down.
that's a crap.
No, it doesn't.
That's
No,
a
it
crap.
doesn't.
Yeah.
They add new fees onto it and you pay the same amount.
Donna says our town crews have always done a great job,
Yeah.
which I agree. Like you said it will be tougher if we get the 18 inches.
Yeah,
Plus, we are lucky to
They
have
won't be able
one.
to keep up.
Yeah, it's just plan to stay home.
Exactly.
You know, we're used to it over the last 2 years. Just stay.
Well, we're used to it as
home.
New Englanders.
Yeah.
Talking about because of COVID, they say stay home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they said they could get 3 inches of an hour.
Yeah.
That's a lot of snow. They don't make a pass so, they could be doing a pass. It could be 2 or 3 hours. You could
Yeah.
have 9 or 10 inches still sitting on the road again.
Yep,
Break out the board game Life. Break out the Monopoly, the Parcheesi, the Dominoes.
Yeah. I don't know.
Risk takes forever.
Risk takes forever.
Yeah. I don't know whether the town.
Dungeons and Dragons. Do it virtually.
Chess.
Chess.
I don't know if the town hires any contractors to help them.
Read a book.
Do
Or 7.
Oh, here I am going off on a tangent. He's talking about books.
Because I haven't stopped yet, and you just said, "Well, I'm trying to talk over him."
Well, you just stopped. Go on with your book.
Mommy and Daddy are
God.
fighting again.
I'm trying to talk something about news, and he's
Go ahead,
talking
Paul.
about books.
We're going to stand by and wait and go.
Does the town have any contractors that help them with snow plowing?
I don't know.
That's a very good question, Paul. Is this Ask Chris Anything?
It is ask Chris anything.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they do.
Well, this is a special situation we got going on now. Keeping up is going to be tough.
Now, is it me or is there 2 separate plowing companies? One for the borough, one for the town?
The
No.
borough does not have snowplows.
Okay, so the town of Griswold is responsible for the borough.
Yeah.
Town and state.
Yeah,
So like 12 is a state road, so the state is going to plow this.
Right.
yeah, they'll plow this. They'll plow Ashland Street because that's what
138.
138, yeah.
Yeah, so they'll plow that Route 12,
Mm-hmm.
go across
Yeah.
the bridge. So pretty much, other than the side roads, the main roads in the town are pretty well
Mhm.
plowed by the state.
Right.
So
Do we even know the force that we have? How many people? How many machines?
I don't know.
Use the force, Luke.
I have no idea how many trucks there are. I'm
I have
sure.
no idea.
Yeah.
I have no
I don't,
idea.
I don't think they're prepared for.
Anyone?
I don't think
No.
they're prepared
Bueller,
for a
Bueller.
snowstorm of this magnitude. I think they could handle.
Now, see, I think they are. And I think they have a strategy on how to do it, especially with, how many inches they're predicting an hour, how much they're actually going to get. And I think they know exactly what they're doing.
You know what?
Well, I'm not
comes
saying
to
they don't
that.
know what they're doing. I'm
No.
just
I
saying
think
that
they do have a plan. You can't just go into this blind.
You
You
know,
can't. I'm sure they have. Do they have logistics, statistics? They know exactly what they're doing, depending on what the snowfall is.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be good to have right now the first selectman doing a Facebook Live post talking about the plan for snow removal and road treatments during this time.
It'll be a first.
It would be a first.
It would definitely be a first. So I don't know. Well, we're gonna have to wait and see. That's the only thing that we can do is just really wait and see. Plan to stay in. Plan to have food on hand, or whatever. Just,
Yep.
You don't have to go nuts at the grocery store. You can go there and just get, even if you
Well,
need things for a couple of days.
Yeah. Because
Well, it's like the toilet paper thing. They're going to grab 27 gallons of milk just to make sure they have enough.
Yeah. And that does happen. People will go batshit crazy and they'll just buy like everything they can find,
Yeah.
thinking that it's the freaking apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
They did that with the beginning of COVID, and they'll
Mhm.
do it
Yeah,
with this
well-
too. And
Put the bread down, get boxes of macaroni.
Well,
and
how
cheese.
many loaves of bread do you need to get through a couple of days?
Yeah,
If
that's
you
the-
need it at all.
That's the difference because years ago, when you got snowed in like this, it was 2, 3, 4 days. Now, within the matter of a day,
Yeah.
everything's cleaned up.
Right.
You
Well,
know?
the technology's changed. Like I said, they got tons of they have logistics and statistics.
Yeah.
They know exactly what roads they hit, when they hit it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially if you have a fleet.
Yeah. I mean, I would think that there would be some roads in town that, some back roads that may not get plowed right away. So
Right.
those kinds of roads.
Well, there's your statistics. It's
Yeah.
like it's how many people are there compared to how many people
Yeah.
are traveling on other roads.
I would
They're
think
going to
that-
take care of the heavier traveled roads first,
I would
Population
think the main
density.
roads would be clean.
or if they have issues with people, like if they know where there's a particular shut in,
Yeah.
they'll make sure that has access as well.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
All right, kids. I think it's breakfast time.
I think
We'll
so.
go. We can go for a few minutes, right?
Yeah, it's 1:15. I got plenty of time.
Come over,
All right.
spend some time with us.
All right, we will definitely keep everybody abreast of what's going on. If you hey, look, state news and Hartford news and New Haven news, it's great, but sometimes you just need stuff that's going on.
They don't really cover
It-
No, that's why I call it the quiet corner because
They
they never
don't
speak
really
to us.
cover it.
They don't.
No.
Not. I mean, the only time they cover Eastern Connecticut or around here is if somebody gets killed.
Well,
That's really it.
Yeah, they didn't even
I-
cover the bank robbery.
But to be
No, I know.
Not at all.
But if you think about it, the one good thing we have is we have Jocelyn.
We did.
in Lisbon.
Yeah.
And he will cover some pieces here in this.
He
part.
does because
Because he comes as close here, he
Right.
can actually. He drives around. He may be in Danielson.
He's got skin in the game.
Yeah, he comes around here a lot. So that's the only coverage we're getting.
And the other way you can do it is text SNSN to 860-717-3097. It's on the screen right now. To receive local news and information. We'll be sending out information about the storm and different things the town may be doing, whether they're going to have a warming center or they're going to have an emergency shelter or whatever it is they have. You're not going to find that on Channel 3, folks. I'll be honest with you.
Well, they are Channel 3, but they're not telling anything about this part of the state.
Exactly. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I am
They could care
speaking
less.
to our part of the state.
They don't care.
Talking about Paul, he's like,
Yeah, they could give a crap.
so join our text service. Hey, Paul's out. Look at him. He's out. I'm done. 860-717-3097. Stay safe, right?
Breakfast.
And breakfast. Have a good day, everyone. Stay safe.
Don't just wish for a winning deal. Make it Dish, and we'll make it real. Don't just wish, make it Dish.
Hey everyone, this is Ellis Dish from Dish Motors. We're back better than ever with our new sales and service center on Route 32 in North Franklin. Everyone says there's nothing better than dealing with the dishes, and here's why. Selection. We have the area's largest inventory of off-lease, one-owner vehicles of all makes and models. You name it, we got it, or I'll get it for you at no additional charge. Quality. Each vehicle goes through a rigorous 120-point safety and quality check.